Welcome to Smart Stock Watch. Today, we're diving into the latest financial results of Acuity Brands, a market-leading industrial technology company. Stay tuned as we summarize the report, discuss the highlights of the results, and what it all means for investors like you. Curious to know more details on key takeaways and insights? Watch this video to find out. Executive Summary.
Acuity Brands reported strong financial results for the fourth quarter and full year of fiscal 2024. The company achieved net sales growth, margin expansion, and higher earnings per share, EPS. For Q4, net sales increased by 2% to $1.3 billion. Diluted EPS rose by 43% to $3.77. For the full year, net sales were $3.8 billion, a 3% decline from the previous year, but diluted EPS increased by 25% to $13.44. The company also generated significant cash flow from operations, amounting to $619 million for the year.
Financial performance. What was the total revenue for the current quarter, and how does it compare with the previous quarter and the same period last year?
The total revenue for the current quarter, Q4 2024, was $1.03 billion, an increase of 2% compared to $1.1 billion in the same period last year.
What were the GAAP and non-GAAP earnings per share, EPS, and how do they compare with the previous quarter and the same period last year?
For Q4 2024, the GAAP diluted EPS was $3.77, up 43% from $2.63 in the same period last year. The non-GAAP adjusted diluted EPS was $4.30, up 8% from $3.97 in the same period last year.
Segment performance. How did the major business segments perform in terms of revenue and growth compared to the previous periods?
Acuity Brands Lighting and Lighting Controls, ABL, generated net sales of $955 million in Q4 2024, an increase of 1.1% compared to the prior year. Intelligent Spaces Group generated net sales of $83.9 million in Q4 2024, an increase of 16.7% compared to the prior year.
Operational efficiency. What were the GAAP and non-GAAP gross margins for the current quarter, and how do they compare with previous periods?
For Q4 2024, the GAAP gross margin was 47.3%, an increase of 350 basis points from the previous year. The non-GAAP adjusted gross margin was 47.3%, an increase of 220 basis points from the previous year.
What were the GAAP and non-GAAP operating expenses for the current quarter, and how do they compare with previous periods?
For Q4 2024, GAAP operating expenses were $331.7 million compared to $330.0 million in the same period last year. Non-GAAP adjusted operating expenses are not explicitly mentioned in the article.
Cash flow and financial health. What are the key points of the balance sheets?
Total assets $3,814.6 million, total liabilities $1,435.8 million, total stockholders' equity $2,378 million.
What are the key points of the cash flow statements?
Net cash provided by operating activities $619.2 million, net cash used for investing activities $65.1 million, net cash used for financing activities $104.5 million.
What were the key points regarding cash flow from operating, investing, and financing activities?
Operating activities generated $619.2 million, an increase of $41 million compared to the prior year. Investing activities used $65.1 million primarily for purchases of property, plant, and equipment. Financing activities used $100.5 million, including $88.7 million for repurchases of common stock.
Strategic initiatives and partnerships. What were the major strategic initiatives, product launches, and partnerships announced in the current quarter?
The article does not mention specific strategic initiatives, product launches, or partnerships for the current quarter.
Overall performance and investment prospects. Based on the financial results and strategic updates, what is the assessment of the company's overall performance?
Acuity Brands demonstrated strong performance in Q4 and the full year of fiscal 2024, with notable margin expansion and increased earnings per share. Despite a slight decline in annual net sales, the company showed improved operating efficiency and significant cash flow generation, indicating a positive overall performance.
That's all for today's analysis of Acuity Brands' impressive performance and growth prospects. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch for more in-depth financial insights. Let us know in the comments if you think Acuity Brands is a good buy right now. Boost your trading game with Interactive Brokers, a leading platform known for its advanced tools and low commissions. I've personally benefited from their fast execution and comprehensive market access. Click the referral link in the video description below to sign up and support this channel. Start trading smarter today with IBKR. Thanks for watching and happy investing.